Okay, previously I've explained about Node-RED, how the Node-RED communication with the Modbus, um, how Modbus working with the Node-RED or something like that, right? But we use Modbus TCP. As we know that uh, the Modbus itself, it has Modbus. Modbus itself, it consists of might be more, but the most commonly used is Modbus TCP/IP, which is this one is identified by IP address, right? And then the second one is Modbus serial. We call it like that. This is identified by COM port, right? And then and this one I've already explained, or you can watch my previous video. But for this one, we're gonna talk about this, okay, today. So Modbus itself, uh, if we use the Modbus serial port and we wanna try to our computer, and then we don't, while we don't have any device, we need a device that identified by COM port, right? But we don't have it. So how we're gonna do that? So in this case, we're gonna need something called virtual serial port. So this purpose is for the simulation. Okay, so the simulation. One of the most popular application that used to create virtual serial port is it's paid apps. I think it's powerful. Also, it's called Ultima serial virtual serial port, I guess. Okay, this one is uh, uh, powerful, very powerful. But since we want to have free apps, we use com0com. So this is a free download. We're gonna use this, yeah. So okay, let's go into our workstation I've made here. I've first thing first, I have installed the virtual serial port using the com0com, this one. Okay, you can download this, you can search this from just googling it. You can found easily download the free download this one, and then you install that. And then after you install, it will create a virtual COM port. You can see on the device manager. Oh, sorry, this one. Okay, this too is a virtual serial port. And then if we go to the com0com control panel here, you can see that com4 and com3 is created by default. So you can add another pair if you have another purpose. So I think it's if you need, you can create that one, and then this one might be used for another purpose. But in this case, we're gonna use the com4 and com3 that by default is created but what during installation. Okay, so I'm gonna apply that and then close this and close this. So you can see here my connection is going through the com port 3. This is a mod sim. Okay, mod sim, as we know that this is a slave device, emulate the slave devices at Modbus. Okay, and then here we use we will go here. You can see here com4, while in here com3, and then we use com4. Why? Because the com3 act like the transmit, and then the COM4 is act like a receiving port. So we have to assign a separate port there so it can talk each other. Okay, so here's the thing. So it's just a simple like this. Okay, so before we go to the not red, we'll see what's going on actually here. uh, we can see on the communication traffic here. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna capture this window first, and then we'll focus on this one. Okay, so this one we'll focus on the received. It has a kind of a structure message that you can see in here. This is an ID, okay, and then this is the function code 03. So as we know that the Modbus has 03 is for read holding register. Okay, and then the third one is how many byte count. We call it byte count data. So as you can see here, 0A means this is hexa, right? Hex code representation. So it means 10 byte data. When we assign a 5 address that we wanna pull, so it means it occupied 5 words. Okay, 5 registers. Okay, 5 words. So 5 words, it means 10 bytes data. We can take another example. Okay, but the rest is this one is data. This is data, and then the rest of 2 words here. This is the CRC code. Okay. I'm gonna take another example. If we we'll go to the sorry, this one. If we go to here, I can exit first. Okay, let's just run it, no problem, I think. So if we change the length of this data, no, I mean on the Modbus pool, because it acts like a server, right? So if we take only 3 quantity data, so you can see here, this is 6 means 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, on the third message here, and then we will change this value. For example, this 10 means A, so it means this one, this 2 byte is one word, actually 16-bit register, and then the LSB is 0A, so it means 10. The data is value in decimal tens. Okay, so but what if we change the ID here? It couldn't get the data because it can't be identified. And then you see here there is a code that there is a code here that means there is no response from the slave ID 01, so it will get error. So if we change this ID to 2, and the communication will come back. Okay, that's how it works actually. So it means this understanding of this message structure of the Modbus is essential, I think, because if you want to troubleshoot some Modbus communication, you have to understand what message actually happen during the communications. So I suggest you to understand about the message here. Okay, so now we're gonna close the Modbus master or Modbus full pool here. I'm gonna say no. Now we have a virtual serial port, right? So to communicate with Node-RED, simply just make sure that we have installed this Node-RED contrib Modbus. Okay, I think this is actively developed and then maintained by someone very amazing, I think. And then I installed Node-RED dashboard just to show the value on the dashboard, something like that, right? Okay, we close this, and then we take the palette from here. I take this one, Modbus response. Oh no, because we want to read the Modbus, right? So here we'll read the Modbus. Okay, remember we use the read whole register function code 03. Okay, and then the unit ID, just leave it as it is, or you can fill it by 2 or by 2, I think. Yeah, because 2 here. And then the address is because this is a 0 base. Okay, so and we will start with 0, and then as you can see here, there is a 5 data, but for example, we're gonna pull only 4 data, for example. So 4, and then a pull rate, I want pull like 1 second, something like that. Okay, and we have to create a new Modbus client, so to communicate the slave. So the method is in here, serial, and then you just click the search icon here, and then the virtual serial port will be shown. Of course, we choose a COM4, and then the rest we just leave it as it is. I think no problem. If you want to experiment with the quiz and the optionals option, you can do it by yourself, but for now on I just keep it like as it is. Okay, and add and done. Okay, now we have to show what happened here with debug. Just remember that we took 4 quantity data. Okay, so it means if 0 base, the data will be count from 0 1 to 3. Okay, remember that one, because in here this is 1 base, so it will count from 1 to 3 4. To make it easier identified, I will make this value to 40. Okay, and then we deploy this. We're gonna see what happened in debug. So in here you can see that the 4 data that we pulled shown here. If I change here, simply over there will be changed also 45. Can hear. But what if we want to take only the, for example, the second array, maybe just highlight this value and then click this copy path. Okay, what is copy path? If I'm open the notepad or Sublime, something like that. Okay, the path will be payload array 1. Okay, so in here in the debug, I just simply paste this value and then deploy it. So now if we clear all of this, I only pull the single value from its output. Okay, so to make sure that is the correct value, I will change like 22. So you can see here the 22. And then yes, just simply if we want to show value to the dashboard, just simply grab the text and then pull here, and then in here we'll just change the payload to something shown like this. Okay, if you want to take the first array, so it means just simply write 0. Okay, and then I'm gonna label this as a value, and then I have to create a dashboard tab here. Just add, just make it default, so make it easier to show. Go to dashboard, and now I'm gonna snap it here. I think it might be the best view, something like this. Okay, the value is 10. Okay, so now what if we auto simulate this? I make it random, and then the change for interval is 1 second, and then the height limit like 100. So you can see now the values change randomly, and that's how you simulate the Node-RED with the serial COM port. So just do mind that we have to install the virtual serial port, okay, and then we can simulate the COM port. So for the TCP/IP itself, you can watch another video from my video. Yeah, I've recorded, I think, years ago. Yeah, something like that. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. See you in the next video. Bye.